Colorado. Hello, hello, hello.
That holidays, and also they're heavily related to like spirituality in like several cultures throughout like South and Central America. Butterflies have a lot of like spiritual meaning, that they're like messengers from those that we love who passed on. So visiting in butterfly party.
Fascinating. The upside down jelly. Don't run. All right, we're on. Fantastic people. And now we're into it. That's nice. So tell me what you have there.
So this is a huntsman spider.
A what?
Spiders,
a what kind?
A huntsman. So most spiders have really poor eyesight in and they rely on their webs to catch their prey to know where it is. These are one of those people that have really good eyesight, so they are running after and hunting down their prey.
Oh, the hunt, so hence the name.
Yeah,
Hunt.
so these ones, they come from Australia.
Oh.
So they can get a lot bigger than this.
Have you ever been to Australia?
I have never been.
Judy and I went a couple
I would
years
love to
ago.
visit one day.
Yeah, it's very
I love all
cool.
the freaky critters.
Yeah, they have all kinds of odd
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a guest visiting from Australia that said, "Oh, I've got one of these that's about that wide that lives in my
No
shower."
kidding. In the shower?
That's a roommate.
Do they have venom? This type of thing?
Yes. Yeah. All spiders have venom. These included, but their venom is not harmful to humans at all.
Oh, good thing. Wow.
They just look pretty girly.
Does he have a name?
This one, he might, I don't know his exact name. That would be for our curatorial team. We should see if they can put their names on it. So we actually have a bunch of these that live in there with the butterflies. So
Really?
these ones, they're nocturnal and they don't make webs to catch their prey. So the butterflies, they all go to sleep at night. And then at night, all the cockroaches come up out of the soil. Because when you have a jungle, you get lots and lots of other bugs you didn't bargain for. So we have some huntsman spiders that in there that come out at night and eat our cockroaches and keep that population down.
Good to know.
But yeah, every now and again you'll find one like in the rocks and stuff.
Yeah, my wife has a butterfly garden. And we attract monarchs. We live in Wisconsin by Milwaukee. And she gets her eggs and nurtures them up. And then she has released over 100 of them this year.
Awesome.
And her girlfriend, who's in it too, puts a little tracking sticker on their wings. And one time they got a call from somebody from Baja, Mexico.
Yeah.
We have one of your butterflies there. Hi, honey. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna shut off here. You got a bar.
We're arguing about who knew their partner longer, and he thought he won, and I said,
We're little neonates.
Neonates. He said, well, we were like 17. I said, well, you didn't know her before you were 17. And then you had like a 30-year gap. I've always known this one. Oh, yep, I win. Kim starts talking about ovaries and vaginas and hemorrhoids, and I can see Mark drifting off, and all of a sudden you're talking about boats.
I did.
So you and him are doing boats, and Kim and I are talking about ovaries.
I said, what kind of fishing do you do?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, but
Thank you. Thank you for changing the subject.
See, I told him I never did even like Michigan fishing. It was not for me. But I told him we went out on, and it was, not for me. And we did the intercoastal areas, and we enjoyed that. And we do just inland lakes. And he has a boat where it's only a 19-foot boat. It's not that big, but it's what they call a center console, where you can walk around and hang on. It's like a Boston whaler kind of boat. He didn't say the brand. And it goes out in the ocean, It's kind of on the small size, but, they go out by the outer banks, and then you go out, and then you can travel go north on the coastline and go all the way up into the St. Lawrence, There's all kinds of stuff to see and do there. It's all salt. And that's what he traveled. And he told me the kind of fish they caught, all kinds of big saltwater fish. So then after they got the call to come out here, he put it on a trailer and brought it out here.
much water.
The lakes out here really aren't big enough. Did she own a home in North Carolina, or
No, they rented.
they rented?
He might have owned a home with his ex-wife, maybe. He's pissed though that they gave everything up and moved out there, and then
Yeah.
they're both acting like fools.
Yep.
Lexi and then Colin, like fools. They're taking advantage of us now.
You should tell him the John Yacht story. Take
Idiot.
care, yeah. And we were like, oh, you're so nice. You were so. And he said, I'm not nice. I was an idiot. I was like, yeah, those are words to know by.
Yep.
And
Hey, I have to be an idiot to see my grandsons.
yeah,
I have to suck it up.
shit.
But I love them so much, I would do that.
It's a hard deal.
When Percy and Desmond fought, Desmond ran up to his mom. Percy came by me and cuddled with me, and I soothed him. Desmond would never do that. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. It's a paradox as a grandparent. You have the niceness of a different kind of relationship with the kid. That's a really a nice one.
Yeah.
Like us and TJ, you know. And then he can go home, you know.
You're sick.
But at the same time, the paradox is you really enjoy a lot about the kid, but
You don't have any power.
yes, you don't have any power. And when they start being bratty, you can't even tell them how to correct themselves. They don't want to hear from it. They probably have a right not to hear from it. But at the same time, it's shit. When you see things going, off the rails, and you know, like maybe I should say something, or maybe I should, but you can't. The only thing you can do is shut up, especially unless you want to offend them, and then you get the repercussions, like you won't see them anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have lack of power, and they have the upper hand, and so there is a paradox there. It's a lot of fun, but then when you see things like, God darn, why don't they get the kid a haircut? Now that's simple. If you said, oh my God, would that be a big deal?
They let them decide if they want their haircut or not.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of people they're raising here. I don't understand that. I never had a choice in the matter.
No. My mother cut our hair. My bangs were always crooked. Patty too. They went like that. All our pictures.
Yeah, it's something. And 101 other things, but that's the thing you gotta set back. And the other thing is, there's a difference between being the parent and the grandparent in that you gotta wait your turn.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then you're crowding them. That's me with our little fella. Yeah. I don't. Don't call me when they wanna.
He likes me more than you know. The little babies like me more.
Yeah, they do. They just go into a zone with you. They just do. Because you are so good at handling them. It's like, the thing that I said with the dog, do that.
Yeah.
But you get 1,000,001 of those with the baby.
Yeah.
That you just, and then all of a sudden he's facing up, looking off your knee, and then all of a sudden he poops,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who the hell else knows that but you, And it's so fluid, so I'm just amazed. I sit and I observe you, and I'm amazed at that's an amazing thing. That's a skill that's really, really. And when I heard that shit from Crystal and Joe, it just offended everything.
Yeah.
That's so wrong. I mean, just
I wanted to snuff out my joy.
yeah. And they didn't want to give you any sense of upper hand or hand at all. And okay. Nobody's trying to take nobody's trying to take from them. No.
You're not holding him right.
Yeah,
You're not holding a baby right.
Oh, for Christ's sake! I saw you, with TJ, man. And then all of a sudden, look, he's down there with the bottle, and you got him about 9 different ways from Sunday, and you could just feel what was the where he should be, the ideal, and. Man, talk about, it builds a trust that kid. That's why he adores you like that. I saw all that, and at the same time I was like, those bastards. And they were so fucking wrong about it. And then it carried for over a year. And then
it's still there.
Yeah, the fuckers. And I don't know why they are like that.
They want control.
Yeah. And they
She's
want
jealous of me.
Yeah. They want their own.
Joe doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Basically. Poor.
Oh.
Need water?
I don't think so.
Oh, they're all in the
Yeah.
More Beatles going on the Beatles channel. We have something special.
I feel good, Cal.
It's ready 11 a.m. Eastern today. I'll tell you about that on the way. Now, what is that Pacific time? 11 a.m. and 8 a.m. Pacific. That's what it is. Steve Channel, which is just got there. It's Northeast Maryland, Eastern Daylight Time right now. And what you know is actually daylight time.
You're exactly right.
Yeah,
I believe that it's going to be at daylight time right after Halloween. That always happens on November 2nd. So Steve Channel, which up in Northeast, he said, my wife Ann, as we listen to you, we just went out on a walk as well. She's having her birthday. She is, oh my gosh, he said, I'm 73, but she is 73 minus 2 today. So you made her older, but not really. But I told everybody this, I said, just make yourself all 73 and then plus or minus and let me know. Now you did it, Steve, way to go. So 73 minus 2 today for his wife Ann, and they listen up in Northeast Maryland, which is really cool. If you ever get off 95 at their exit, the sign doesn't say welcome to the Northeast. You see what it says? It's a compass is what it is, and it's pointing to the Northeast. So it doesn't even have to say you're in a town called Northeast. It's just a compass point. You go downtown, you'll see the giant sign, but it's really cool. The first one that you'll see off of I-95 actually is a compass point pointing to the Northeast. Really cool. It's 60s gold. Happy birthday, Ann.
Archie's. I was so happy when I got up this morning and you were up and about. I'm like packing. I'm like,
Yeah.
if you were laying on the couch, like sound asleep, that's a hard for you and me.
Archie and Archie comic books?
Yeah.